I can't wait to show you these photos. You're gonna shit yourself.
That is far. It literally looks like a movie, bro.
It's so retro. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Fuck, that sounded a bit British. Fuck. Swear I'm still Aussie. I haven't been home for a long time, but I still somehow have my accent, so that's good. How is it going? Hope you're having a shit one. Welcome back to another video. Instagram has ruined cars. Nowadays, don't just think you guys and girls can use filters over all your shots and your face and stuff and it will hide all your imperfections and no one's gonna notice. Cars also fall into this category. Cars get shown off all the time, every day, every second of every day across the internet, especially Instagram, looking a lot better on your screens than they do actually in real life. Don't get me wrong, I'm also guilty of this as well. Recently I went to a car show, I'm not going to say which one I went to, but I went there and I saw on the website sort of who's going to come and what kind of builds are going to be there and stuff. And I get there and it is just not good. 90% of the cars just looking absolutely clapped out. I have no idea how they even got let into the show. Now, obviously I'm not going to sit here and roast cars all day, even though I could easily do that. But today, we're gonna hopefully bring back a bit of justice with showing off some cars and making sure they look just as good on the camera, and we're really just accentuating the car and not trying to manipulate it too much and making the car seem a lot better than it is. Today we are purely gonna focus on taking some nice, super crisp, super nice clean photos of some beautiful cars. And today we're also gonna take in the R8, we're gonna take it into Ceramic Pro, which is actually a section that's been built into a brand new car storage facility in Amsterdam, which is called Le Garage, which is like a lounge area, but also a car storage facility place, plus has a massive wash bay and a massive detailing section built into the whole place. It's a really cool area, and I would encourage you to go check it out. So the car's gonna get fully ceramic coated, wheels, brake calipers, windows, and obviously the paint itself. It's gonna be made real shiny. We're then gonna push the car into the warehouse space, turn the lights off, build like a little photo set studio sort of place, and try and take some cool pictures. And you're gonna come along with us, whether you like it or not. I'm gonna take ya. I'm gonna steal ya. You don't have a choice. You're watching us do this. And hopefully you can learn a thing or two along the way. Obviously, it's not all just fucking around. Let's go. Oh fuck, this door didn't open. What? Now, I really have to give it to these guys because they have done such an incredible job of bringing back the paint to its original form. I don't even think the camera really does it justice. It's not like even the car was really that fucked to begin with, but this car seriously looks like it has just rolled off the factory floor. I can't stress enough how it's just fucking perfect. I almost don't want to drive it now because it's so clean. We'll definitely get some photos of this thing as well, but I also really would love to focus on shooting some of the classic cars tonight because it's definitely been a while since I've shot some classic stuff. What I like to do sometimes to get some inspiration, and by sometimes I mean this is the first time I've ever done this, is open up a magazine and get some inspo. But something I probably want to do a bit more is, instead of looking on the internet for everything, maybe just go back to some magazines and some newspapers and stuff and just see what kind of photographs are just going to be in there of cars and stuff, because obviously there's a lot of professional photographers shooting a bunch of different cars around the world. So it's really nice to see what other photographers, what they're doing with their creative style, how they're actually gonna, you know, how they're actually putting these cars in certain situations and stuff. So now we're just playing around with some lights. We've got the hazer working. That's when you know you're starting to get real professional, I think. That hazer is just bringing everything together somehow. You know when it looks good in camera, then it's gonna be fucking insane in the edit.
Money.
Holy fuck, man, this is insane. This is probably the most professional shoot we've ever managed to execute. I can't wait to show you these photos. You're gonna shoot yourself.
What has happened, mate?
Just about to move on to the next cars. Go to move this thing out of the way and it just dies.
Dude, I literally started this car about 30 seconds ago as well. Dude, car photography is so much fun.
It's a good workout. I think we're going to start with the 24 to 70 now. Got a beautiful Alfa Giulia and a Porsche 911, both from the 60s era, late 60s era. Really cool to be able to photograph a blue and a red car together. Photographing two cars is obviously a lot harder than one because you got to make sure you're complementing both of them. So luckily we have a massive space. We'll just push them into position and figure it out from there.
Damn. That is far. It literally looks like a movie, bro.
So happy with that,
Just
man.
in camera. The
So
colors
cool.
complement the cars perfectly.
Yeah, red and blue, man.
Yeah.
So I just finished with the ladder picks. I did get the two magazine style shots that I want. They look absolutely unreal. Probably some of the best photos I think I've ever taken. This photo shoot's definitely one for the books for sure. Now what I like to do after I've gotten like the hardest photos, for me it's usually like the tripod shots. But now that we've done that, we're gonna put the 35mm on, push some of the cars around quickly and get a few other sort of freestyle shots. I'm so happy with how that hazer sort of just brought everything together on the photo shoot. We actually got recommended by the rental shop. Usually we use fog machines on most of our photo shoots, but we noticed with the fog machine it only sort of farts out a little bit of smoke and then takes a while to charge before it can then release more smoke. But with the hazer, it's like this everlasting, very thin atmosphere that just keeps going pretty much the whole night. I'll just come back here and reset this one. To edit this photo, I used my new V3 presets. I pretty much just came over here to preset number 5, which is called Concrete. And it obviously looks a bit dark here, but with all these presets, I encourage you to play around with your temperature and your exposure. And most of them should be one-click wonders, depending on what photo obviously you're using. But then we have tutorials that show which presets are gonna work best with what photos. This is a pretty dark, moody environment. I chucked on this preset, brought up the exposure like this, brought down the highlights, and then I actually started cleaning up the image. So I'm gonna press Q here and come into the clone tool, and I just sort of fixed up. And then I managed to get rid of this exit sign, which was a bitch and a half, but definitely test out content aware fill in Photoshop. Takes like 2 seconds, usually does a pretty good job nowadays. And it helps you get rid of just random shit in the background. Yeah, once I was happy with the grade, I just went and selected it and went over the rest of the photos with it and used it as a base, and then edited the photos from there. Huge thank you to the team at Ceramic Pro and Le Courage in Amsterdam. I feel very good knowing the R8 is in safe hands with them at the moment. I can't wait to come back to Europe and tour a bit more and do some more photo walks and stuff like that. But speaking of photo walks, because we're in Toronto right now, as of the date I'm filming this video, we actually have a photo walk we're doing this weekend, Sunday the 23rd. I can leave a link in my description if you want to come down, be me and all the boys just walking around the city and taking some photos, so you should definitely come down to that. Also, all the gear I used in today's video is going to be linked in the description, including the hazer and the big light bars we used as well. I would say what brand they are, but I have absolutely no idea because we also rented those from the shop. So it's all linked down in the description if you want to go check that out. Anyway, that's the end of the video. If you did like this video, maybe you can leave a like down below. Help us out by hitting subscribe. But with that all said and done, have a shit one, and I will see you in the next one.